Today I'm going to talk about how beginners like myself can learn Python. Many people may have heard of Python but are still unclear about what it can do. The truth is, it can do just about anything, so I call it a universal tool. Based on my experience, the best way is to find something you are motivated to do and then start looking for ways to accomplish it using Python. Once you have the desire, the need, and the motivation, all you're missing is determination, so just make up your mind and get started. My first Python project was driven by my personal interest. Lately, I've been watching videos about how to swap your face with characters in blockbuster movies. For example, this one blogger explained how he replaced his face in different video clips. Although the result is far from Hollywood standard, it definitely piqued my interest. I also watched many similar videos and discovered that, to start with, you need to create a bunch of face photos for an AI training model called LoRa. Along the way, you need to do something that seems very trivial, captioning each photo. For instance, let's say I have 20 photos of myself. I need to crop each one into a 1024 by 1024 square and write a corresponding caption for each. For example, the first photo might show me with a bit of a goofy smile, not very flattering. The caption for this photo could be something like, "A man with a missing tooth." As you can see, it's not accurate because I don't actually have a missing tooth. I just haven't taken good care of my smile like a celebrity might. Okay, back to our topic. I now have a folder containing 20 caption files, like 1.txt corresponds to 1.jpg, 2.txt corresponds to 2.jpg, and so on. I could have written all these files manually. 20 files isn't too many. But what if there were 100 or 1,000? That's a big job. This is where Python comes in handy. So I decided to write a Python script to generate these caption files automatically. And this project is small enough, perfect for practicing Python programming. Let's get started. Since detailing every step I've done would take forever, I'll just jump to the results. I used Google Colab in conjunction with ChatGPT for this. But I must say, even for such a small project, I spent hours and hours asking GPT for solutions while testing in Colab. It was a constant back and forth of asking questions and modifying code until finally getting it to work. To be honest, I didn't even write the first version of the code myself. I got it online following suggestions from ChatGPT. It's quite common that most of the time, code that works for someone else may not work out of the box for you, so I kept asking ChatGPT for help. That said, don't treat ChatGPT as infallible. It often makes unexpected and silly mistakes. Now let me go over my final Python script, which I worked on tirelessly for several days. Step 1 was setting up environment variables. Step 2 was connecting to my Google Drive so I could read the images and save the generated caption files there. Step 3 was image processing. As you can see, I could monitor the progress as the images were being processed. The final step was generating captions for each image. I tweaked the script a bit so it would display each processed image alongside its caption, just to check its accuracy. Honestly, the descriptions weren't that impressive, but for this project, it doesn't matter much. After all, my main goal was to practice Python with this small project. That's all for today's video. Next, I'll use the photos and captions generated from this program to create a LoRa model for face swapping with another program. This means I'll need to study another template. I am quite sure this next project will be much more challenging. Alright, I'll stop here for now. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.